morning. Hope everyone's having a beautiful day. Good morning, my friends. Welcome to another episode of Fitness for Transformation. My name is Juan, and today I'll be guiding you through a new full body workout. This is going to be a morning workout where we're going to get all of our muscles, the entire body into play, getting us ready for our day. If you're ready to learn something new, smash that thumbs up button. Make sure that you find yourself in a comfortable position today with your yoga mat so we can begin with a warm-up. We're going to do a bit of a stretch, and we're going to go ahead and begin. Let's go ahead and feet on the ground. Let me turn this down just a tad bit. All right, my friends. We're going to go ahead and first begin sitting on the floor. We're going to turn our legs in and sit like so. We're going to go ahead and begin here. We're going to begin first with a bit of a stretch, getting our back ready to go for this morning workout. We're going to bring our hands beside our back here, slightly behind us. Hands are pointing, fingers are pointing slightly outward. We're going to lean back slightly, and we're going to raise our right arm up, taking it up and across, opening up our right side here. As we breathe in through our nose, we find a nice deep stretch on our right lateral muscles before we gently return and repeat. Move with your breath. Inhale, bring that arm up. Exhale, bring the arm back. Bring your gaze up as your arm reaches towards the sun. And return your gaze to center as it returns down. We're going to do 2 more reps here. Last one. And we're going to lean our weight, shifting it to the right side, and repeat to the opposite side. We're going to open up, breathing in, reaching up. Exhale, return. We're moving with control here. We're moving with our breath. Last couple of reps. Let's go ahead and do 2 more. Last one. Next up, my friends, we're going to bring our arms, hands down to center of the chest here. We're going to do a bit of a neck rotation. Bring your head down. We're going to do a slight neck rotation, nice and lightly. Go ahead and go 1 more full circle in this direction and stop and take it the opposite direction here. Sending some awareness through our body as we do our stretches here, trying to find out what we need this morning in order to get started. Sending that awareness will help us prevent hurting ourselves as we listen to our body. Next up, my friends, we're going to go ahead and grab on to our ankles here. Elbows are coming down. Our feet are going to come together. We're grabbing hands onto ankles. Elbows come down, and we're going to press our knees down to the sides with our elbows like so. keeping our head and our gaze up. We hold as we press down, finding a bit of a stretch in our butts, as well as our inner hips. And groin here. Good. And play with that. I'm moving and rotating between left and right, and that actually feels good this morning. Okay, we're gonna release those legs. We're gonna lie flat on our backs. And we're going to do some roll-ups, nice and controlled roll-ups. We're gonna bring our hands up, flat on the ground like so, and we're going to exhale, bringing our hands up, using our strong core to get ourselves up, and gently return to your starting position. We're going to move with our breath here. We're inhaling as we sit up, and we're exhaling as we sit back, or excuse me, inhaling as we sit back. Utilizing your breath to help engage that core. Exhale up, inhale down. This should feel nice on your spine. Focus on that core engagement. Keep your neck and your spine neutral. And relax. We're going to go ahead and sit back up. We're going to bring our arms up, and we're going to do an Egyptian flow between left and right, opening up those shoulders. We're rotating our hands up, down, following the gaze. Left hand up, right hand up. We're rotating our shoulders, and our palms, elbows, getting our arms a nice motion as we rotate up and down. Last couple of reps. Last one. Great job. Bring your hands to center. Let's go ahead and stand up. We're going to go into a bit of a leg opener here before we get started. We're going to come down into a forward fold. Walk our hands out onto our fingertips if we need to. Into a downward dog, where we can walk out our ankles one at a time. Stepping in those feet. Finding a nice opening and awakening in our legs. Let's go ahead and bring our knees down to the ground. Widen out our stance. Our toes come off the mat. And we push back into a downward dog. Or excuse me, child's pose. Bringing our head down to the mat. We send our booty back and press ourselves into the ground. Find what feels good here. Make sure you're sending that awareness through your body as you're in this position, focus on your stretch. Find that opening in the hips, and we press forward. We're gonna come into a cat-cow real quick. We're gonna go ahead and breathe in through our nose. Core is engaged, abdomen is nice and tight, and belly button gets pushed towards the ground. We're gonna exhale, spine arches up into a cat position, finding a nice, beautiful stretch here before we breathe back in. Return to that cow pose. Exhale, repeat. Inhale, return. Find your flow, move with your breath. Last rep. Next up, we're going to finish this up by returning to the ground, and we're going to bring the arms back beside our backs again. We're going to get the right hand coming onto the left knee, and we're going to rotate the torso, finding a nice strong length in our stance. Sit up. Focus on continuing to breathe here. You'll find nice, comfortable stretches as you rotate between left and right. Let's go ahead and shift to the opposite side. Again, find length in that stance. Rotate that torso. Find what feels good for your back here. Done and ready, gently return to your starting position. And we're going to do one last one, which I like to do to get me in a very playful mindset before my day starts. Let's lie down on our backs. We're going to bring our feet in one at a time into a happy baby pose. Opening up our hips a little further here. We play with our feet and we rock side to side nice and gently, ever so slightly, to feel a slight massage on the back here. Oh, this feels great. And if you tumble over, it's okay. Bring yourself back with control. There you go. That was actually fun. No wonder babies do this. Feels great. Alright. Find your playfulness here for the last couple of seconds. And let's go ahead and get started. Alright. Gently release those legs. Find yourself in a corpse pose. And relax for 1 second. Once you're ready, take a nice deep breath in, core engaged, exhale, sit yourself up, and let's get onto our feet so that we can begin today's workout. We're gonna go ahead and do a couple of different moves today. These are all gonna be full body, these are all gonna be tailoring to each individual body muscle group. So we're gonna work our way through arms, back, legs, core, all of the good stuff. Let's go ahead and get started. First up, we're gonna go ahead and start with inchworms. This is going to be a variation where we're going to be putting a couple of different exercises into one, I would say, set, perhaps. So keep your eyes on me here. We're gonna go ahead and move nice and slow for the first round so that you can also get a little more comfortable with what we're doing today. First up, we're going to come at the top of our mat. We're gonna start with inchworms. So we're going to slightly come down, bringing our hands and palms out to the ground. We're gonna walk it out. Our core is nice and tight here as we enter a high plank. Our hands are stacked directly below our shoulders. And our core is nice and engaged. Our neck and spine is neutral. And we are not arching our back. We have a straight line from head to toe. We're going to go here into what is a push-up. We're going to bring this down. Press back up. And we're going to do a mountain climber. 1, 2. Then we're going to step it back up. That, my friends, is going to be the exercise move where we're combining an inchworm, a push-up, and we're also combining that mountain climber into one move. We're going to go ahead and do those 10 times. That's one round. Okay? This is going to be, again, incorporating your arms, your back, your core, your legs, your glutes, down to your toes. So we're going to go ahead and make sure we move with control. The most important thing here is your breath. If your core is engaged, you protect your lower back. These muscles work in balance to each other. If your core is weak, your back will be weak, and vice versa. You need to make sure that you're working both of this area equally, and making sure that if you want to protect your back, work on your core. If you have a lot of back pain, focus on more core exercises. That will really help. Let's go ahead and get started. We're gonna go ahead, turn this music up a little bit. All right, we're gonna go ahead and begin, my friends. Let's go ahead and start. Find a nice stance. Breathe in through your nose. Core is nice and tight. We're gonna come down. Walking the hands out into those inchworms. We enter into that high plank. All right, we're gonna go ahead and drop that push-up in, breathing in through our nose, keeping our elbows tucked into our side. And then we exhale through our mouth. Before we bring in the left knee to right elbow, or vice versa, excuse me, right knee to left elbow, return. Hit the opposite leg, and then walk it back. That was 1. Let's go ahead and do 9 more. Hand comes down to the ground. We return. High plank. Core is nice and tight. We're not down here. We're up here. We're going to focus on push-up to mountain climber. Bring in the knee across the body. Before we return. That was number 2. Let's go ahead. Move on to 3. Here we go. High plank. Push-up. To that mountain climber, bring the knee to the elbow as close as we can before we return. There we go, we're on number 4 now. We're going to go ahead and bring in that push-up. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. If you're not moving with your breath, you're holding your breath, and that is not good. High plank to push-up. Nice strong push-up. Boom. Boom. And we return. Make sure you're moving with control here. Continue on breathing in through your nose. Out through your mouth. You got this, my friends. Bring it back down. I believe we're on number 7. High plank, push-up. Mountain climber. And return. We have 2 more here. Come down, walk it out with your palms. Come into that push-up. We're gonna move into the mountain climber. Boom. Boom. All right, my friends, here we go. We're gonna finish this off nice and strong. Hands down. Push up. Inhale down. Exhale up. Knee in. And return. We're gonna do 1 more of these. Put that bonus in. High plank, push up. Hold that push up, my friends. You got this. You got this. Nice and strong. Exhale. We press up. And we go into that mountain climber. And return. Great job, my friends. We added that bit of a pause on that last push-up, and that felt great, didn't it? Great job. Take the second to get your breath in. Get yourself some water. Shake those arms off. My chest is feeling alive and awake. Arms are feeling great. Core is feeling great. And so are the legs. That plank definitely helps. And speaking of planks, we're about to do some more. We're gonna get into some side planks next. Okay, this is gonna be a fun one. We're gonna go ahead and take it down to the ground. Let me give you a little demonstration here. We're going to lie on our sides here, just like so. Our arm, bottom arm, we're on our forearm. And we have our hand flat, fingers pointing the same direction I'm facing. My elbow is stacked directly below my shoulder, creating a straight line, stacking those joints. My front hand is here in front of me, helping me with my balance and stabilization if I, for whatever reason, rock from side to side. What I'm going to do here is stack this leg, top leg, directly over my bottom leg, and I'm going to drive my way up, raising my hips off the ground, focusing my weight on this stacked joint section, along with my foot, bottom foot, bearing the ground, allowing me to create a straight line because I'm engaging my abdomen, keeping my hips off the ground like so. We're gonna go ahead and hold this position, okay? When you're ready, my friends, let's go ahead and begin. We're going to, again, bring that arm directly underneath the shoulder. Neck and spine are neutral, and our legs are stacked on top of each other. We're gonna go ahead and shift our weight from off of our hips onto our arm and elbow here. This flat forearm section really helping bear that weight along with our core, along with our legs here. So you'll feel this weight distributed throughout the bottom section of your body. We're gonna hold this. We're also going to bring our hand up beside our head here, or beside our hip, whatever makes you more comfortable. We're gonna hold this for 5 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gently bring it back down. And gently relax. Take a quick second to let that arm relax. We're gonna get right back into that for another 10 seconds. Let's go. We're coming back to that same arm, and we're gonna do another hold for 10 seconds. Let's go. Shift that weight off of your hip. Stack those joints. We're really focusing on a core engagement here. Lateral, core, booty. We're creating a nice straight line. All of our muscles holding us up here. Let's count it down. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and gently return. Let's go ahead and switch to the opposite side. We're focusing on engagement here. We're really waking up those muscles, and we're really helping our hips, our lateral muscles here as well, along with our leg muscles when it comes down to doing these planks. We're getting our full body involved here. So again, keep that elbow stacked directly below your shoulder. Make sure that your spine and neck are neutral, and make sure that you have those legs in the right position. Left foot is directly on top of the bottom. Excuse me, top is directly on top of the bottom. And we're going to shift our weight up. Go ahead and join me here. We're gonna hold this for 20 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Make sure you're focusing on your breath. Keep that core nice and engaged. Make sure that your joints are nice and stacked and that neck and spine is neutral. I don't want you tensing your neck. Focus on that form. Focus on your breath. Focus, breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. And gently in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, we return down to the ground. Great job, my friends. Relax for 1 second. Sit up on your hip. Shake that arm off. You're doing fantastic, my friends. We're going to go ahead and do that one more time. We're going to go ahead and hold that position for 10 seconds. Shake it off. Let's go ahead and return that elbow directly stacked underneath the shoulder. Make sure your joints are nice and stacked. Again, we're going to shift our weight up from our arm, hips, and foot off the ground, engaging our lateral muscles, engaging our obliques. We're engaging our abdomen, our glutes, our hamstrings, our calves, everything all the way through, bringing us to this full body exercise of a side plank. And there's so many variations to this one. Today we're gonna have some fun. It's all about always learning new things and pushing ourselves. Here we go, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gently return to your starting position. Great job, my friends. Take it off, shake it. Get some water, find your breath. You should feel your arms becoming more awake. We're talking triceps, triceps, biceps, shoulders, your back. All of these things come together when you're in these positions. So make sure that you're sending that mind and muscle connection through your body as you're really holding this nice and strong. Excuse me. We're in a beautiful garden today, and my allergies are a bit up. Okay. So, we're gonna go ahead and move forward to some more planks, my friends. Now, we're gonna go ahead and do a variation for this next move. This one's going to be up to you if you need the variation or not. We're going to come down onto our knees. Notice my neck and spine are neutral all the way down to my butt. My knees are helping me remove the bottom portion of my body from this plank, but I'm still focusing on the upper body. The arms are still receiving plenty of weight when it comes down to building the shoulders and building the triceps and biceps. This is still a way of being able to do so if you are in a beginner learning stage. If you need to, hold the plank like so. Otherwise, we're going to be on our feet in a nice flat forearm plank. Again, the variation removes the bottom part of the body by coming onto the knees, where we're still working on core engagement and the upper body arm exercise. This is going to be a variation for you if you need for the next exercises that we're going to be doing. Find yourself here and make sure that you're focusing on your core engagement and your breath. If you can hold this, or if you can join us for the moves that we're going to be doing, you will still be getting in a lot of great work, my friends. Just holding this variation when you're almost to the point of muscle exhaustion and fatigue is incredible. Make sure that you push that mind. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and first, let's relax for 1 second. Bring it down, shake those arms off. Just relax for 1 second. We're gonna go ahead, bring the forearms in flat on the ground. We're going to lift our feet onto our toes, and we're going to come up into a high plank, or excuse me, a forearm plank. Make sure that your elbows are tucked in beside your chest, and we're going to press up. We're going to hold this position here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. For those who do not need the variation, we're going to move forward. If you need the variation, enter that now. Otherwise, we're going to bring our elbows in just a little further, and we're going to go into a plank jack. We're going to step right foot out, left foot out. One at a time, keeping our core nice and tight here. We're alternating between left and right. We're going to do 10 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Gently return to your corpse pose. Relax your arms. Relax your body. Take a breath. Take a quick second to breathe. And next up, again, my friends, we're going to jump into that variation for the plank, keeping our elbows nice and tight, tucked in beside our chest here. What we're going to do now is bring ourselves back into this forearm plank. And we're going to repeat our plank jacks. We're going to do that 10 more reps. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and here we go, my friends. We're going right into a Superman. Bring it down, and we're gonna hold. We're lifting our legs up. We've got our arms up. Slight lift off the chest. We are in a Superman position here. We're going to take a breath in through our nose. Bring those arms in. Exhale, bring them out. Bring them in, inhale. Exhale, extend. Inhale in. Exhale out. Great job, my friends. You got this. 3 more reps. 1, 2, and 3. Gently return your limbs to the ground and relax. Go ahead and child's pose yourself back. Let's find ourselves back to center. What we're going to go ahead and do next is finish off this morning workout with a finisher move. We're gonna go ahead and do 3 reps of this next following exercise. 3. Okay? Watch me. This is your example. We're gonna go back into what we learned earlier. Inchworms to push-up to mountain climber. We're gonna go ahead and do 3 of these, but we're adding one little thing to this. Watch me. Coming down into that inchworm. We're in the high plank. We're gonna do a push-up. We're gonna return here. We're gonna go ahead and do 1, 2, and we're gonna go ahead and bring it down to 1 more push-up with a hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we're gonna come back up. We're just adding a push-up, and we're just adding a 5-second hold to it, just to help us finish off the upper body, okay? We're gonna go ahead and do this 3 times. Let's go ahead and get started. Breathe in nice and strong, core nice and tight. Here we go. Walk those palms out. Into a push-up we go. Down and up. Mountain climber. 1, 2, and then we return to that push-up. Holding for 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale up, then return. We got 2 more of those, my friends. Let's go. Palm down. Push up. Mountain climber. Push up, hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Press up and return. Here we go. Final one. Coming down. Nice, clean walk out into that inchworm, into that push-up, into that mountain climber. And here we go. Push up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Press yourselves up. And walk it back up. Woo! Great job, my friends. This short morning workout, this morning workout was very easy, something you can do anywhere, as long as you have, of course, the determination and the time. My friends, thank you so much for joining me. I look forward to seeing you throughout this week. Again, we post instructional routines every Monday, Wednesdays and Thursdays, and right now we're going live every time that we do a class for the months of June and July. We're doing these live so we could also have an interaction with our community. If you want to join us, and wherever you are in the world, join us for a virtual workout. We're trying to get this set up so we can create more virtual content and activities for all of you, so you can join us and have some fun. Again, if you are in Portland, please follow our adult page for fitness. This is Amor y Mota. This is a cannabis wellness for mental health and physical wellness, along with cannabis for adults 21 and up. This is a class that we're hosting in a legal recreational state of Oregon here in the United States, and I look forward to being able to speak with you guys in further detail in regards to how this can help, because we're here to break that stigma of cannabis, because it really helps everybody. There's something for everybody, and it's changed the lives of not only adults, but many kids, with people and people that suffer from seizures, people that suffer from a lot of many different illnesses that cannabis, because of its stigma, is not even an option. So feel free to follow that page. It is all educational content, and again, it's something that is here to be built to break down that stigma, so that even all of the people in our family can understand why we do what we do when it comes down to mental health, physical wellness, and our routines that are incorporated along with that. Thank you so much for watching, my friends, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Take care. By the way, Tiva, I've been skating too much in my Tivas. I need y'all to send me some. I wear these every day. See y'all later, Pippins. Adios.